Okay, here we are, just about to go to Odius. Sounds like they're rehearsing.
Oh, that song was called Mindless Fucking Evil.
How fast are you guys? Damn. Hello, you wicked pieces of wonderfuls. We are VAMPED. And I'm your host, that Barbie, and obviously here we are with Odius. Woo! So this is, give us a little tour here.
That's where Gaz sits.
Oh, Gaz, hello Gaz. And then we've got Zach, right?
I'm Zach.
Zach.
I play the bass.
Yeah, Zach, okay.
Yeah.
I saw the double A.
Yeah.
Double A, Zach. With the bass, with a kick-ass bass, mind you. Woo! And we've got Chalky here, people.
Hey, Jan.
Hey. And obviously Sam.
How's it going?
And Luke.
Hello.
Hey. So let's chat all things Odius, hey? Your roots and how Odius came to be. Yeah, where did it start from?
Well, I began originally playing music in a cover band. They were called Freebooter. We were doing like Metallica and Megadeth and Slayer's covers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then just naturally made the progression into writing my own music.
Nice.
Which then playing covers wasn't enough, so I had to find a new drummer. This is in Cairns at the moment.
Oh, okay.
This is back in like 2013.
Oh, right, 2013.
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
And then after I found a new drummer and like a bass player and stuff, I started Odius in April of 2014.
Wow, okay, so that's when Odius
Yeah, unfortunately we came from Cairns.
was born, so to
Yes.
speak. Yeah, Cairns?
No, he's the only one from Cairns.
I'm
We're
from
all
Cairns and my better halves and
replacements.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Replacements. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Yes.
Ended up recording our first EP in Cairns from a little studio. Paid a dude $1,000 and recorded our first EP, The Immortal One.
Oh.
Yes. I don't really care about that, so I won't talk about
Oh,
much.
okay.
As a Ways to Die is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The radio, it sounds sick on the radio.
Yeah.
If you want to hear it, you go on anything, Spotify,
Oh, okay.
iTunes, but
I do want to play that song someday live.
Is
It's
it?
cool.
Oh, wow, isn't that so cool to hear from you guys, eh? Well, the support you are a family, right, brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw how you run amok on the vids.
on the
On the videos, on your
He's got
videos.
so many out. He just sits there like filming and like there's so much crap in there, man.
It's
like,
good, it just shows
yes.
real camaraderie, doesn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It's brothers.
Brothers, that's it.
We all sleep within like 7 meters of each other. Except for Chalky, yeah. He sleeps with us in spirit.
Ah.
Other nights.
Well, you're not too far away, hey, Joel?
The Gold Coast.
Yeah, nothing's too far from the Gold Coast, that's what I say.
Been to surfers a few times.
Yeah. Cool. So, let's talk about your songs and writing. Who writes these songs? And, you're pointing? So, you do, Luke?
yeah.
Yeah?
But because I've had so much time, I've been in Odius for about 8 years, so I've just had a lot of time to myself to write music.
Nice.
So I have a lot of material under my belt, which I guess I write. I write the music and the lyrics,
Nice.
the skeleton of it, I'd say, and then I'll just come and show these guys, and they add everything.
Yeah,
all,
so
all
what you...
all their other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pretty much got the vocal you got the sound in your head when you're making up the lyrics?
The riffs usually come first.
Oh, okay, riff,
The vocals, I just write lyrics over whatever, over the riff. I don't really have anything in mind when I'm writing the lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of a lyricist. I don't really have any like meanings behind my songs.
Yeah. So you come in with the riffs.
We
and
we
you
have
with the
like
drums
he's
chopping?
written a whole bunch of songs,
Yeah.
but then probably like since I joined the band in April, we have started writing as a band, like here and there.
Yeah.
And a good example is "Mindless Fucking Evil" was one of our songs, and the first 2 riffs on that is actually ones I
he
wrote
wrote it.
on the spot. I just came in and just picked the guitar up and played
Wow.
those riffs, and then he wrote the rest of it basically.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that's a good example of some input from us.
We jam it many times. Like we wouldn't like write a song and be like, oh, we can play this in a week. Like it gets chopped and changed a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's not just like verse 1, verse 2, whatever. It's like you got to have little spicy bits here and there.
Yeah,
and,
change it up every song, so every song
like,
stands on
little
its own.
stops here and
Yeah.
stuff, and just make sure that we're not following the same structure.
Yeah, I get
But-
that. It's like even with the mainstream bands when they go out there and they play, it's not the same. Like you hear it, they always
you
kind of
have to
change
have
it up,
variety,
right?
Yeah, you want every song to stand on its own,
Yeah,
so they all bring a different thing to the table, so it makes every gig and every experience something different. So.
Yeah.
And we always try and change the set list up every time. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's go into that song. So
Mindless?
yeah. So what's the meaning behind that? Is there a meaning?
What does it mean?
I love the name Mindless Fucking Evil.
I know,
It's
so
a-
do I.
Oh, he actually came up with the name.
It's
I
a,
mean.
You
it's
come
a
up with the
lyric in
name,
a Studer
so-
song. It's
Yeah.
just it's a black metal song, and it's just I think I can't remember what the song is. I think it's Mouth of Madness, but he just says
Yeah.
Mindless Fucking Evil.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah, that's so dope. Like
That was catchy.
yeah, and like if you
Yeah.
wrote that on something, it's like someone will look at that.
Yeah.
But the song's kind of upbeat, like
Yeah, it
it's not
does, it
minor the
sounds
whole
like-
way. Like it's
yeah.
got like a bit of a major influence to it, and then
Cool.
it's just about mindless fucking evil.
Evil. You gotta check it out,
Look at
babes.
him.
He came up with the title, and I
Yeah.
wrote all the lyrics around
Yeah.
it. So
Ah, wow. So see, this is how you all work.
it is. It's great now that I have some people to write with.
Yeah. So we've gone into that and how your riffs and beats and all of that come into formation. So I want to go into the song. It was funny because I showed this to practically Jackson and Zane, everyone here, with Ignorance, Pain and Violence. Love it. It's like everybody think of a happy place. Anyway, check it out, people, on Odius. Make sure you check out all of their social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, also YouTube, Spotify. Yeah. Have a listen. You'll see some stuff on here in a minute. Now, before we go into that, let's talk about all of your weapons of choice. So, hey, really?
Pointy boy.
What did you first start out with? What was your first guitar, first kit, though?
Oh, my first
Yeah?
bass guitar was a Gibson SG.
Oh,
I used that for my first band a couple of years back, and then I switched to an Explorer. I've always loved Gibson guitars.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
my favorite. So
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a
No way.
Gibson.
Nice and heavy.
Yeah. What about you, Sam?
Um,
What did you start off with first?
I actually played drums for a little bit first. My dad's a drummer.
Oh, what do you guys
But,
say?
I
Let's talk about
preferred
that
guitar.
then. So you started off drumming. Really?
Only for a little bit as I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
But like more than anything, like just because my dad was a drummer, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
my dad,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, I just prefer guitar. And then after
Yeah.
practicing on like a 12 string with 4 strings on it for a year, he's like, I'll buy you a good guitar, and he got me an Ibanez Art 100.
Oh,
And
nice.
that's basically a Les Paul.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
a couple of years later, I bought this, and I've been playing this for like the past 10 years.
Wow. So
Yeah.
LTD.
Yeah,
10
LTD. It's just,
Nice.
it's so easy to play.
Are they?
And the EMGs
Nice.
are fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, on the pickups.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, she knows.
Yeah.
I know.
That's it. Yeah, no, it's just a super clean guitar. But
Awesome. And you, Chalky Yorkers, now I see two. here.
That's not mine.
that's
Oh, okay.
Drummer's kit.
Oh, okay. You can't.
But I've had about 2 kits in my
Shout out
life.
to Nonberg.
Yes.
Ah,
yes.
nice. There you go.
Yeah, I've had about 2 kits in my life.
Yeah.
I started off with a $300 Tama that my mum bought from the school that I was at
Yeah.
because they were selling their drum kit off and they were buying a new Yamaha or something.
Yeah.
It was a Tama like from the 90s or something.
Yeah.
I had that for about 7 years or so,
7 years.
and then I finally upgraded to this.
Wow, check it out. Nice.
You guys
It was a-
symbols so much.
Yes, it was a Tama off eBay for about $1,000, and
What?
I've had it since about 2012, and
Wow.
it still does the job.
It does the job.
But yeah, I go through symbols like no other. It's just
Really?
crazy.
Yeah? How come? Why do they just wear when you?
Well, I just hit them so hard.
I love it. Just hit them so hard.
We've got like a little saw out there, so like every like couple of hours I'm out there like sawing the cymbals up to try and save them and get a couple more hours out of them. But
what do you mean by sawing? What do you do exactly?
Yeah, if it cracks, you can saw it back a little bit and it gives it the sound again.
Oh,
yeah, you grind it. Yeah.
Okay, grind it. Yeah, got you.
Yeah, because it saves them for a little while. But
there you go. Just in case there's some newbies out there that don't know and think, oh shit, I've got to pay more money to get another one. That's what you can do.
Cymbals are expensive, so you can't always replace them on the go. So I kind of have to save them as long as I can until I can afford a new one. So.
Yeah, awesome.
But, so.
Cool. And Luke.
Yes,
well, look at what have we got? A Kramer here. But we'll go on to your first one.
The first thing, I started out playing the bass guitar.
Oh, really?
I had like a purple Samick, like piece of shit thing I played in high school for 4 years. Eventually got sick of, because I didn't listen to metal in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like,
you've shocked your brothers. You've shocked your brothers now. Oh my god.
I was like a, I don't know, I guess a Red Hot Chili Peppers kid.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to slap the bass.
Yeah, you went to like the softer stuff.
That's okay. That's okay. We were like, oh no, was it going to be not?
I was waiting to say country or something.
We were all holding our breath, right? Cool.
But yeah, I left high school. I wanted to play something a bit more challenging because all the music I listened to wasn't cutting it for me. So I got a guitar and then started listening to like metal and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I haven't looked back since. I got this about 6 years ago, and I've been playing it.
So how did you change it? What, did you just hear a song and go, yep, I love it, I want that metal? Or how did you change?
Honestly, I think it was
to the harder stuff.
I heard Metallica's One.
Okay, that's what did it. That's what
I was like 12 years old. I watched the music video and I was like, oh, fuck, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
That's a good fucking song, though.
Yeah. Especially the video clip is cool. So.
Yeah.
F this, I need to get a guitar.
Yeah.
And then
I love watching that with guitar progression and stuff. It doesn't matter like what gender or age or whatever. Like when they start playing, like after a few months, like everyone tries to learn a Metallica riff, you know?
Yeah.
And it just works its way in at some point.
And a Sam.
And you're rather love it forever or like it'll just be a trick under your belt. But everyone learns Metallica at some point.
Yeah. Like I was going to ask this question after, but I think it's more relatable now. What was your first song, even on the drum kit? What was your first song? Everyone's thinking back,
mine was Blink 182. Blink 182's Damn It.
Oh, Damn It. Yeah. Was that easy for you to start off with, though, to play?
I think so. I had an acoustic guitar. And I figured it out at some place. I don't remember where, but I figured it out on my own. I was like,
so self-taught? Pretty much, or did you have lessons?
For the first, 6 years of my guitar playing, I just taught myself. And then after I went to uni, I got given a free guitar teacher.
Wow.
Who just happened to be a master.
Really?
Yeah, he went to the same guitar college as Marty Friedman from
Megadeth.
He's the guy, do you know Devonians?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the guy, one of the guitarists in Devonian.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. How cool is that, though?
He's my master. And for about 2 years now I've had lessons from him and it's helped a lot.
Yeah, I bet. All the little tricks and whatnot.
All the little tricks and traits and all the boring crap that
that you got to do.
But it's really
Did you do all the scales and stuff like that pretty much? Yeah. Yeah, some
scales. I was supposed to do a lot more, but I've forgotten more about scales than you'll ever know.
Or did you do the notes?
What's that?
The guitar tabs or notes where you kind of...
you had to do... the notation.
Oh, the notation.
Yeah, all the hard stuff on the music, on the bars and stuff. Yep. I can't really talk about it.
Okay, cool.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's all right. So what about you guys? What was your first song? Do you remember? It's going back now.
How long have you been playing guitar for?
Oh, for your guitar?
Yeah.
Oh, probably about 14 years.
So you play guitar?
Because I started from...
Yeah,
I started playing guitar. I started playing guitar about a year after drums because a year after drums I already started a first band and I wanted to write the songs in the band, so I started learning guitar. Yeah. And that's how I learnt, was just playing my own, writing my own stuff.
Yeah.
But as far as drums though, because I started in 2005, say, I think For Whom the Bell Tolls was probably the first one I played.
Wow.
It's pretty easy, pretty easy song. I think like the day I got that part, I was like, oh my god,
I've got it.
Being like a 13-year-old kid, it's just like a dream come true. And for years though, I tried to play one like Metallica's one, and that double kick part just pissed me off for so many years.
Was that really hard to do?
Yeah, and first, I don't know why, but it was just so hard.
Yeah.
I think I finally got it after like 2 years or something, because I got double kicks within the first year of playing.
What?
So. And my drum teacher was like learning things off me.
Yeah.
Like he'd been playing drums for like 20 years and never touched double kicks, and I brought them in, and he's like, "Oh shit, you got to teach me some stuff now."
Yeah. So you did have drumming lessons?
Yeah. Some guy called Neil Butler.
Nice.
And he was he was really good at like teaching me like the basics, like how to. I remember the first thing he said was how to hold, like he taught me how to hold the sticks properly. And he said if you hold it like the way you are, which was like like this or some stupid shit. He said if you do it like that, you're gonna end up in hospital with like and I mean I broke my wrist at one stage. Playing Slayer.
What?
One time.
What Slayer song was that? I'm curious.
I think it was Angel of Death, actually.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. But I was using lighter
good.
sticks, and I was just whipping my arms.
Yeah.
And it just cracked my wrist. But
Wow.
but he taught me how to hold the sticks properly, and then from there he taught me like basic beats and stuff. And then like I just couldn't stop fucking playing, so I grabbed double kicks, and I just like within a year I had a band, and I was just going forward. So.
Wow.
But I haven't really, I didn't get into a thrash band until probably 7-8 years after that, because I was just dying to be in a thrash band. But all the other bands I was in leading up to that was like punk and all this sort of stuff, and it was cool. But I finally got Derain started about 2012, and then we broke up last year and joined Odius.
Yeah,
so
awesome.
That.
That's cool. Yeah. And you, Sam? So what was your first song? Do you remember?
It was probably like Iron Man or Black Sabbath.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Because my dad had a bunch of, he had heaps of CDs, him and mum, but like, I don't know, it was probably Iron Man or Sabbath.
Yeah.
Mainly because of that down.
Yeah,
because like I still use that sort of thing like everywhere.
Show us a little.
Oh,
it's not plugged in. I just want to put that. Oh, that's okay. That riff, people.
That's everything to my playing, so it's probably that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool.
So probably that or Iron Man.
Yeah, so you were pretty much born into it if your dad was...
Well, I had music out of my life, but I only had lessons for like a couple months when I was in grade 9.
Yeah.
From my neighbour who did composition at the conservatorium.
Yeah.
So he gave me like a few tools to work a lot of shit out after he went away and did his own thing, And
so notes as well?
To a certain degree, like a way to work out the notes, but like it was more like use the shapes and then work the notes out and then go back from there. But that's mainly just me being self-taught.
Yeah, because there's a lot of tabs now, I've noticed. Everything's a lot... Did you notice that?
Guitar's good for that, like on a piano, if you move that shape up every key, you're changing modes. But if you do that on a guitar, all you're doing is changing the root note. Everything's the same within it, so it's a bit easier on a guitar to sort of just...
I've always played by ear.
Yeah, and then if you're playing an E, so you always play your lower string, so it's an E, and then you just work out. You just play E forever.
Wow, you make it sound so easy. It just seems so easy.
I get all these guys' homework and make them teach me.
You'd be good teachers, actually.
The first song I learnt was probably Sunshine of Your Love.
Oh,
or like some Nirvana songs.
Yes.
I started with Nirvana. That was like, that was my jam. Nirvana.
That was your jam.
What'd you turn the other day?
I turned 19.
Oh, wow. So the baby, the younger brother. The younger, he's the younger bro, right? You all look after him, I guess. You all don't look old. I don't have a clue how old you are. Yeah?
I'm 25.
Yeah? Wow.
Well, turning 28 this year.
Yeah.
You call him 28?
No, I'm saying we're both
I was going to say, how dare you?
We're both turning 28.
We're 27,
man. And let's talk about uni for those peeps out there who might be considering it, because you guys are still going. I know you did say you're almost finished and you've still got a few years to go. So would you say it's been beneficial for what you're doing?
Let
me go over here. I'll stand next to Luke. There we go.
It has been extremely beneficial for my playing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, depending on your genre, it's good for you. Yeah. So someone like us, it's pretty annoying. But
what would you say? I'm curious. Why? Is there a difference? Is there something because of the genres you were saying? I'm just curious. Like,
well, everything that I've had that's like educational purposes, is like formulas for pop songs and like how the fancy people make millions of dollars from a little G's and C's and shit.
Yes.
So majority of that stuff I didn't really pay attention to.
Oh, so they still teach you.
It teaches you there's music like a business which is pretty good.
Yep, that's
teaches
what
you
you
all
need to
about
know.
opera and
and all
your
advertising,
royalties
promo,
and which is a really good.
I didn't realise they taught you that. See, they need more lecturers in the metal kind of, don't they?
They do.
You know?
There's a really, really good one down in Melbourne.
Melbourne, hey?
He's in
the
like
school.
I
thought you meant a school.
It's JMC.
JMC
of Melbourne.
No, they don't really do metal in like mainstream universities. They have like their own private colleges and stuff that focus on that sort of stuff.
Wow.
Just because it's pretty hard to give a degree in a creative industry, you know, you have to like make a degree somehow, you know, and to cover so much stuff.
Yeah.
It wouldn't really. You have to sort of focus.
This is all really interesting though. Like I'm like, what, really? They don't have that?
Well, there's a university called Army or something in South Australia that had skits or something. The old King Parrot drummer and Sadistic Execution, like he teaches there, I think.
Oh, okay.
And like that's just in Australia.
Yeah.
So they do have things for it, but not where we go. They don't focus on extreme music or anything like that.
Wow.
Really ever.
And that's in Brisbane, yeah? You go.
We're at South Bank. We're in Jackson.
Oh yeah, you're right in the city kind of thing.
But in saying that, there's a lot of great contacts
through that.
Through that, and you meet a lot of people. You meet a lot. Because it's not just music, it's like audio engineers.
Yeah, absolutely. All the sound.
Like a visual video people, and gaming people, animation.
Oh, wow.
So like there's a whole bunch of people in one place. It's it's
that's awesome.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
This is all very
really
knowledgeable.
good. That's the biggest thing, you know. You don't go to university just to try and learn something, you know, because like if you're going to learn something, you can do it on your own. That's the place that you go to network. Doesn't matter what you do, whether you're doing like science and engineering or something in the creative industries. Like
that's true. I find that's the most difficult too, because some people you just don't know where to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what to do.
The direction's hard.
Yeah, I did a TAFE course about 10 years ago, and that was very hands-on with like live sound and recording and all that. And the biggest thing I got out of it was like how to record my own stuff, because that's all I ever wanted to do was record my own music. And it's helpful because me and him put like our work together, and we can actually record our own band now. So we don't need to go to like a full-on studio and pay thousands of dollars with someone to do it, when we can just do it amongst ourselves.
That's it.
It's not the same quality as the high-end studio stuff, you know, but like it's special to be able to do it on your own, you know, and we're not going to release something crap.
Yeah.
And it's under our own sort of production, you know, so it's going to have
pushes
its own
our
character.
abilities too. Like we want to push to get
everyone
better,
gets involved in it too, you know, like.
Well, this
the
is
whole
all really
setup.
good.
So
and we have a bit more creative freedom with it, I guess, too, and we can get the sound we exactly want and all that. Yeah,
so in the end, it is beneficial from what I'm gathering.
Yeah. We haven't started paying our hex debts off yet, so like it's biased.
Yeah. Oh my God, those debts are phenomenal, right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Awesome.
Well, Mark's at QUT though, like he's
really?
Yeah, the studios over there are like really good. The lecturers and teachers and like all the people that go there are really good. So like already within the first year, I like met my other band members for my own band, and like I got like all these connections and started going to like more mates gigs, and my mate like it's like a community. And, like all the teachers like know so much in the field, and you can always get advice from them.
Oh, cool.
So and it's cool because like within the first semester we started learning about like the physics of music, like how many vibrations per second each note has.
Wow.
And, like
so
all
they're
that
going
stuff.
to the nitty-gritties, hey?
Yeah, like nothing that you'd kind of learn at school.
Physics stuff. Yeah.
It's really interesting.
So where's this again?
QUT Kelvin Grove.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So just to put it out there for peeps if they're considering, and they're not far away from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chucky works at Office Works.
Yeah.
Nothing beneficial from there.
No, nothing beneficial from there.
Just
like hard drives.
Yeah.
It's pretty handy.
Stacking shelves and
reams of paper.
Yeah. Discounts. Nice
well, see, I guess you got to have those little jobs that, you know.
I know people that love Office Works. It's like it's my favorite.
It's pretty cool place. Like,
but I suppose
like
working there's different.
Yeah, it's not bad. You can get posters and
all
that stuff done anyway.
Discounts on that, so it's very helpful for that,
so you can get your band posters and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you for all of that info. Good. It's all very knowledgeable. Now, I believe you have a song for us, John Doe. So what does it mean to you, or what's the meaning in the song?
It's just a heavy song. I love it.
Yeah?
Especially in the second half.
Really?
Heaps of hooky riffs.
Yeah.
Shit changes lots, and then there's a really long solo.
Wow. So how long's the song?
It's about 7 minutes. Yeah.
Wow, 7 minute long.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
A 90-second solo, which is ridiculous.
I'm gonna have to put the earmuffs on for this. There's one more out there. Alrighty, so there's big things coming up for Odius. And so we'll start over with you, Luke. What's coming up? What have we got coming up?
Our first show of the year is the 1st of February, and that is with Mason, Flaming Package, and Vexation, which are they're from Melbourne.
Medics are paying as well.
Medics are paying too.
Medics are paying on the bill.
Cool.
Which is at the Crow Bar, which is now the Bright Side. Grizz Crow Bright Bar. I don't know. It's at that place.
Yep.
And that's on the Foist.
On the 1st of Feb.
1st of Feb.
Cool. So make sure you check it out, peeps.
Check it out.
Get on down. And what's the tickets? Have we got ticket sales for that, or what's? Not yet. No, just me being curious, but
Just turn up.
Just turn up. Just turn up. Just turn up.
Just turn up.
Yeah, that's it. And what's the next gig, Chalky?
So on about 4 days later, on the 5th of February, we're playing with Artillery, and thanks,
nice.
Big thanks to and shout out to Chris from Hidden Intent from Adelaide. He's the one behind bringing them to Australia and giving us the opportunity to play with them.
That's awesome.
This is our first international supporter.
Yes.
By the way.
That too.
How huge is that? There's the show the tickets.
Tickets are $30. We've still got plenty for sale, and
nice.
Hope to see you there.
Yeah, with Artillery. Well done, by the way, guys.
Spectre and Asylum are on the bill too. So.
Cool. And Zark. Who's next? Where are you next after that one?
We are at the 9th of May, Tomcat with Black Rhino and from Sydney. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
That'll be pretty.
That will be fun. That will be fun.
Yeah, that will be.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's what? When? 9th of May?
9th of May.
9th of May.
At Tomcat.
At Tomcat. Nice.
Yes.
Sam, what's the next one after that? What do you got going? What's coming up?
20th of June. Oh.
What? Even Sam's excited. Okay.
We're doing Bangers and Thrash in Sydney. So that's on the 20th of June at Chippo Hotel.
Sydney.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's a good festival. That's all.
Yeah.
Shout out to Luke.
So, yes. So,
Thanks, Luke.
what's that date again?
20th of June.
20th of June.
I can't. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
I've lost the page.
We can edit that.
20th of June?
20th of June in Sydney. Wow, so huge shows. Yeah. And I'm sure there'll be many more in between and after.
Yep.
And
also have an EP coming out.
Yes, I was going to say that. EP.
Yes.
So when's that due, do you think, to come out?
We reckon end of January, mid-February.
Wow.
Yeah.
We just finished. We did all the drums a while back, and then Uni smashed us a bit, and we just did all my rhythms, some of Luke's, and we're going to finish all of Luke's in a day. All of Zark's bass is done, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
And then he'll get his vocals done ASAP because he's a beast.
Yeah. He's a beast.
Yeah.
You all are.
Yeah.
God, I just heard you. Amazing, my God. And saw how you play.
Hopefully not too long.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you got the EP. Do you know how many songs you're going to put on this EP? 5 on this one?
Yes. 5 fancy tracks. No one's I've been able to get on Spotify or anything.
Oh, good. So it's not available anywhere yet?
Not available anywhere.
It's available at our shows.
Yeah, shows.
So you have to come to their shows, people. Okay. We just gave you a list of 4 of them then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So get on down, check them out. And while we're on that subject, you've got some merch.
Merchandise.
Yes.
At the moment, we just have these
There we
old
go.
school t-shirts.
Odius. So,
It's an antique.
Well, see, they become collectors, you know.
From the
So if you get this will be a big collector, you know, isn't it?
Yeah, and we also have some ideas for some new shirts, which Sam will tell you about.
We might put a poll up just of a bunch of different shirts.
Actually,
and just
that's a good idea.
chuck like $1,000 into shirts and just do as many as we can. But like, it's funny every time you ask, it's like, what are the meaning behind your lyrics? Because he just writes shit, you know, for the hell of it. And he's got a lyric in is it in John Doe? It's in Profit. I will punch you in the fuck. And I think that'd be the best thing to put on a shirt, man. I will punch you in the fuck.
I like that.
So we'll put a few. We'll like get a few designs and chuck them up in like the next week or two.
That doesn't have to mean anything. I think that's kind of an expression.
Yeah.
Even. Right?
Interpret it however you want.
Interpret exactly. Yeah. That's what music's about anyway. Interpret it how you want. So I guess that's well said.
So yeah, no, we'll put up on the Facebook page. We'll put up a little poll and get a few designs and maybe just get the top 3.
Put you in the fuck.
Yeah. Oh.
Would you have it in the front or the back?
That's probably gonna work out. That's
I'm just thinking.
It's misleading depending on.
That is so
It's
cool.
probably more threatening if you have it in the front.
Yeah, true.
Walk up and you're like,
no.
My fuck is my only weakness. Don't
That's
punch
it.
me there.
And for people that don't know, coming up on Vamped Up, we are excited to announce we are interviewing Obituary. Hell yeah, January 16 at the Woolly Mammoth main stage with supports Wormrot and
FUC.
yes. And sorry peeps, no tickets, it's all sold out.
That sucks.
Yep.
That's a hectic show.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been sold out. Tokyo, Japan, everywhere. So, but yes, so you'll catch it on Vamped Up though, because we will be interviewing them. And we're going to have a question. You know what? I might do a live question. What's the question for Obituary? From Chalky, because Chalky is going.
Yeah, from Chalky.
Yes. Well, from Odius, but you know, will you all put it?
From Chalky.
Yes, but Chalky, you did manage to get the last. You said it was only 8 tickets left. You told me.
Yeah,
before.
I got one of the last tickets because they
How's
put it
that?
up on their site. There was like 8 tickets left, and I just got onto it. And, made sure I didn't want to miss it. So.
Yeah. So, what's the question for Obituary?
Well, how different is it today as it was back in the when you first started around the early '90s?
Yeah.
And like how have you like managed to keep the band together over the years, and how's like all the music trends and stuff that have changed over the years? Have you been able to manage to keep the same or similar sound? And is it just as good as today as it was back then?
Yeah, good question.
That was a great question.
That is a really good question. Well, we're going to put that to him,
Beautiful.
and we'll say that Chalky from Odius.
Woo! Yeah.
And who will be there
Yes.
that night?
Moshing
On the
as well.
16th of Jan, you'll be
I'll
there.
be moshing.
Yeah, you mosh hard. We've seen you mosh.
You should have asked them the clown question.
What's a clown question? What?
Would you rather get beaten up or pissed on by a clown?
You know what?
If you just rip that out, like.
Actually, that would be a
There's
good
2
one.
questions.
I'm sure they've got a good sense of humour too, right? That's a good one. Also, if you'd like to be the next band of the month, send inquiries to info@vampedup.com.au and we'll take it from there, as well as if you like what I'm wearing, I'm deliciously dressed by Berserk, and if you add hashtag VampedUp on and go online to Berserk, you get a free gift with every order with Berserk. It's pretty cool. And they've got guys, girls, everything. They've got cool stuff. Yes, you could use this. And to all you watching, I hope you've enjoyed our vids. And please subscribe, share, like, not only just Vamped Up page, but Odius on YouTube as well. Check out their YouTube channel as well as their Facebook, Instagram. And you got their merch. We showed you their sexy merch, plus there's more coming. And guys, is there anything else you want to say, mention before we go? Add your 10 cents worth in a bit
Appropriate
more?
or relevant.
Nothing?
Never appropriate or relevant.
That's okay, that's good. Let's throw in something different.
I didn't have anything.
I thought it was leading up to something.
First thing pops in mind.
Okay, first thing.
Red.
That sucks.
Red.
Kids, I don't
Don't
do
let-
drugs.
First thing.
Don't do
All he
drugs.
sees
Don't
is
do
red.
drugs.
You got 3 redheads in the band, so don't blame him.
And if there's any festivals or bands you want Vamped Up to cover, info@vampedup.com.au, and we'll leave it there. Again, thank you, Odius, so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming down.
Oh, welcome,
Filling us with
welcome.
your presence, guys.
Ah, you're awesome. You're all hell rock. Well, much love and blood, and we're on.